Ask him about his Heat experience.
Oh, okay.
Don't skip over that, killer. Damn, I got the whole jersey on in front of
All
me.
right, let's talk about the Heat experience.
Okay.
Thank you. 2 years, you spent 4 years with us, but 2 of the years was getting back to the level where you felt like you were comfortable to be out there and go out there to contribute. But just talk about the system of the Heat, because I think a lot of people, look at the Heat and they see how, we have a great farm system and how we're able to pick guys out and the younger guys and overlook guys, but we also able to, get guys where, injuries and different things. We did something similar with Sean Livingston, and guys like that, and we just work with them and have the opportunity to hopefully try to get them back to the level where they can contribute and play the game of basketball.
Yeah,
we did something like that with Greg Oden. Yeah. So we have these conversations and we have these opportunities with guys. Just talk about your 4 years with the Heat and the 2 years where you was working your ass off. Like I told y'all, the man came in every day with a good attitude and worked his ass off and wasn't even going to play.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Well, first off, my journey getting there was quite interesting.
Let's get that part out.
To say the least.
What happened?
Well, I got hurt. So once I got hurt, once you get hurt, things automatically change whether you like it or not. So it was a build up. It was so many roller coasters of events that kind of went into me getting traded from there. And then after that, I went to Houston for a couple weeks and then got traded again in 2021 to Miami. And when I first got there, I was very nervous.
How old were you at the time?
21. About in 21.
Wow.
I'm 30. I'm 32 right now. 32, I think.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. I
about
really
28
don't.
years old?
I don't share the affairs of man, so I really don't know how old I am. So, I like 28, 27. But yeah, so I had just got traded there. I got hurt at 26. So yeah, I was 27.
Yep.
And then I got traded to Miami, and I was nervous. I was very nervous. I wasn't sure what to expect. But one thing about Heat culture that I enjoy is it gives me a sense of home. Coming from a Nigerian parents, they're very strict, but it comes from a good place. And Miami is very similar in the fact like, well, look, we gonna do things our way because our way wins. And you got to respect it because, every year, contenders, every single year. And it's because their way works. And it comes from a good place. And if you embrace it, you find out more about yourself, honestly. And that's one thing I appreciated the most was first they gave me time to come back, to implement myself, to even enjoy the guys. You know what I mean? Like still coming on trips, still hanging out with the guys, still talking to them, still getting to know them. So once I got implemented, it might have been shaky in the beginning, but once we got into playoff mode, it was just like, boom. Next thing you know, Eastern Conference Finals, and I'm playing in the game after missing the whole year. So it's an acquired taste, I guess you would say. But
we say we ain't for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. It's an acquired taste.
Ain't for everybody.
It's an acquired taste. But it can work wonders for people for sure as well too. So as we've seen, not only with myself, with Gabe Vincent, with Max Strus, it works wonders for guys. Yes. So you got to appreciate that.
Undrafted guys, man. Miss those guys, man. Gabe, Max, we had a good group.
Yeah, we did.
Really good group.
Yeah, very good.
Can you tell? Because people don't know this, and I don't even know if they heard about it. But I'm gonna give y'all a little insight. Talk about the 101s.
Oh my God!
Talk about the 101s behind the scenes when nobody watching.
OG brought up the ones.
Tell them how we get to it when nobody watching. Tell them how we get to it.
Especially when you ain't playing. The ones is the game. It's our game. It's our game day.
Yes.
And OG take his ones very seriously. Very seriously. So it was a lot of battles and a lot of trash talking before games.
It was real.
He was real humble about it too.
No, not at all. Not at all. He was gonna let everybody know.
What? You better not let me win. You better not
Everybody
let me win.
gonna hear it. Everybody.
Hey, listen, Kill, I might be one of the top 5 best talkers that ever played in the NBA. People just don't know that about me. I think so. They don't know that about me.
I give you that.
People don't know that about me. But it was all in fun because I wanted to help them get better, bro. I knew I wasn't playing. But I knew Jimmy was going to play. I knew Vic was probably going to play.
Yeah.
I knew all these other guys were going to play. So, like you said, it was my game, but it was really a game within the game because I wanted them to play well. I wanted them to be ready.
And you got with you, OG.
Oh, yeah, I got some shit. I got some shit. And I can slide them puppies and stay in front.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Slide the puppies.
I can slide them puppies and play a little defense now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For sure.
But so now that we got the Miami stuff out of there.
Yeah, we had to do that.
No, you do. First of all, I wanted to hear it anyway, so it was
thanks.
good. Talk about where you're at now. what you're doing. Obviously, we saw you looking dapper as hell on ESPN.
you.
Boy,
guys.
clean.
Man, you look
Clean on TV.
Dang, couldn't breathe a little bit, but I was cool.
So talk about it though, like getting your body right again, and then doing ESPN at the same time. And I feel like I'm like, you know, crystal ball. I feel like, you know, around the All-Star break, we're gonna start hearing his name. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just me. But I think he's gonna
see.
let them do this little 40 game work and then come back and play at the end of the year. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
and that's
I mean,
what people need.
I was gonna get
We
to
talk we talk about this all the time. That's what teams need. So
Veterans
that's
in
what
their
I
locker
think should happen. But go ahead and tell me what your own story. In
Okay,
your own
so
words.
yeah, so you know, I tore my patella last April, 2023, and ever since then I've been rehabbing. My first time playing in a year was probably last August. I think last summer I probably played 5-on-5 maybe 3 times.
Wow.
So for me, it was just like, it was one of those times where, you know, when you get hurt, it's an emotional imbalance. So you're very reluctant to kind of take that step back. I used to step back, take and be like, okay, so where am I at? Let's figure out what the right thing is to do here. So, you know, I was going to these workouts, going to these teams, and, you know, just to be real, it was just like, I ain't feeling it right. So it's like, all right, I'm just giving myself more grace. You know what I mean? Give myself more grace, give myself more time. And I just know I feel even better now. My goodness, like if this was 2 months ago, like, wow. But I feel great now. And I'm only getting better. You know, I'm back here in Miami, working with David Alexander at DBC, who, you know, I started working out with the year before I came an All-Star. So he has a very interesting history on my body and how it works and stuff. So it's been beneficial so far. So we'll see. You know, for me, it's just about taking it one day at a time. You only get 24. You know what I mean? There's no telling what tomorrow comes. So in my 24, I'm trying to just maximize everything I can. In the meantime, you might see me on ESPN from time to time.
Yeah, we seen
Ain't
it.
no Mike. Boy, I see you
Mike.
the other day, boy. I see you the other day.
You might see the smile on ESPN.
So tell me about
to
that. Like, tell me about that. How did that come about? Is that something that, you know, obviously because you have the time, or is that part of your future? Is that something that?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it was part of my future, OG, just because, you know, at Indiana, I actually took some classes for broadcasting as well. So.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. But I'm on my Clark Kent right now. I'm at the Daily Planet, a.k.a. ESPN. So I'm just focused on, you know, when I go in there, it's just trying to implement things that I'm hearing from Malika, I'm hearing from KP, I'm hearing from Brian, and just try to be myself within that. Like, it's hard because you don't want to, like overdo it when there's veterans and you know what I'm saying, people who really know what they're doing in there.
Yeah.
But
He's a legend at it though too.
Yeah,
he on top of it too.
Okay.
I've seen him on there a few times.
He got on there and he
nice.
started killing it. All of a sudden, my phone, like every time I call it, yo, this is still Mike.
Nah.
Call me, bro.
No, listen, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Listen, I understand you obviously they're veterans, but you have a very specific insight.
Yeah.
Because you fresh out the locker room. You know what I'm saying? KP played, but, you know, he's been a few years removed. So just know that the people at home are itching to hear your opinion and your voice on majority of the topics that are on there.
Yeah.
More so than anybody. Even though you knew, they itching to hear your voice and your opinion on that more so than most of those people up there.
Yeah.
Just because of who you are and what
Good
you
point.
represent. It's a different way of social media now. You know, it ain't just people coming in that wear glasses with pens and pads. Now you getting it straight from the sources.
From
now.
the source,
You're
yeah.
getting it straight from the guys that's in the locker room. You're getting it straight from the people that's been through it. You know what I'm saying? So that's invaluable, the opinions and the views that you're going to give.
That makes a
You know
lot
what
of
I'm
sense.
saying?
Didn't think about it like
I
that.
understand they veterans and like that, but your shit come with a price tag.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, and then they was really trying to push me to be myself and show my personality and stuff like that. So
And that's what people love, bro. So they gonna love you, dog.
it's gonna
Keep
take some
doing
time, but you know I'm gonna get comfy.
And then you get comfortable just enough to January come around, some team call.
You're gonna be back out there.
Yeah, deuces.
I
We'll
won't be
see.
surprised.
I don't
won't be
blame.
surprised.
Hey, they should.
Like Mike said, we
They
talk about this
should.
all the time. They need veterans.
100%.
They need
And
veterans.
ones
I
that
don't
can
think-
bring it on
I don't know
and
if
off
they-
the court too.